Hello, everyone. I'm going to be doing a short lesson on 10 more and 10 less, and then one less and one more. This is more about mastering how to manipulate and work with a number grid and truly understand what those numbers mean and what it means to add 10. Kids know how to do hops on a number grid, but there's way more shortcuts, which comes along with understanding our numbers. So in our math packets, the kids got sent home with one of these. Okay, so if you already have it done, you can check some of the problems, or if you don't know what to do, this is going to be a really great video. The number grid on here only goes up to 99, which is fine because once you understand the concept, you should be able to do any number on any number grid. Okay, it's just understanding why we do what we do. So I'm going to be just using a couple of these problems on here just so that you understand what to do and why we're doing them. So we're going to start with the number 32, which should be like the first problem on the page. And you can either follow along with your math packet or you can just follow along with me on here. Either way is going to work out perfect, but we're going to really look at this shape that's like an X or a cross because we should be able to find this shape on our number grid once we're done. Okay, so the first step is finding that 32. 32 on our number grid. I'm going to go ahead and find my marker color. And something great to talk about all the time is patterns that we see. So in this column, 3 should be in the last number. 3, 3, 3, 3, all the way down. And then we can even go ahead and find our 3 row over here. So if it starts with a 3, you can go over, find your number. So 32 starts with a 3, so I'm going to start here and go and find 32. And then I'm going to color it in so that you guys can clearly see where I am. Okay, I'm going to start there. So 32. The first thing that we're going to do is find 10 less. So in our classroom, we do a lot of like little rhymes and little singing because it seems to help our brains like capture that a little easier. So we came up with this little tune. It's really easy. And if you tell your kids to do 10 less, some of them might do this. They might take their marker, pencil, or whatever they're doing, and they might hop 10 less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That just takes a lot of time. And we talk about shortcuts a lot. Because why spend that much time when we have these huge brains to help us out? So I'm going to go ahead and erase that real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw back my 32. But then we found out this little tune that kind of helps us think that it's the same thing as hopping 10. Yes, if you go up a row, you lose 10. If you go up a row, you lose 10. And that's what we're doing. We're hopping 10 backwards. We're losing 10. So if I have 32 candies and I gave you 10, I'm going to be stuck with this number. So just by hopping up one row, it's the same as if I were to hop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to be the same amount. So 22 is going to be our first box that we fill in. Okay, so I will show you where to put that on here. So it should go right up. So this is like saying I had 32 candies and I gave 10 away. Now I have 22. Okay, 32, take away 10. It's going to be 22. But now we're going to do this column, which is 10 more. So 10 more is going to be easy too, because if we went up a row and we lost 10, then we're going to go down a row and we're going to gain 10. So we go, if we go down a row, we gain 10. If we go down a row, we gain 10. So our number that we land on is 42. So it's like counting by 10s. 22, 32, 42. What other patterns do you see, friends? I see 2, 3, 4, You guys could guess that one. In the end, they all end in a 2, okay? So this is going to be one column, and we already have it highlighted on here, but I'm going to outline it in red so you can really see this part on the number grid, okay? I'm going to just switch out my marker for a red real quick, or a pink, and I'm just going to highlight that so you can see that shape. And then next to 32, we have these boxes, which we're going to talk about right now. These ones are usually way easier for the kids to see because they make more sense than hopping 10 or counting by tens. So we're going to be doing one less. So what's one less than 32? It's the number right before. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to highlight in a different color. And we got 31 is going to be the number right before 32. So we're looking at all the numbers that are around 32. 10, 10, 1, and 1, okay? So it should go 31, 32, and the kids should be able to do that really easy because it's just like counting 1 on 1. So 31, 32, and 1 more than 32 is going to be 33, which you're going to be able to fill in our last box. So it should look like this. Okay, we're going to do one more so you understand what we're doing and you can look back. It kind of gives you an extra practice. I'm going to go ahead and erase my board real quick. And let's go ahead and do the number 66. 66. So go ahead and find that, please, on here. So I'm going to probably go down to the 6 right here. One second. I'm going to scroll down a little bit so you can see it a little better and all around. So we're going to make that X again, and we're going to have our 66 right in the middle. Okay, I have my 66 there. And then we're going to find it on our number grid. And I'm going to go ahead and pick a different color. We can do a yellow. And 66 is going to be right here. Okay, so now that we have 66, we're going to do 10 less. So, remembering those songs, or even just looking at our numbers. If we went up, does my number get bigger or smaller? If I go down, does it get bigger or smaller? If it gets smaller, then we're losing 10. So, if we go up a row, we lose 10. If we go up a row, we lose 10. So you should be able to fill in that top number, which is 56. I have 66, and then 10 less is 56 because my number got smaller because I'm losing 10. But now we're going to do 10 more. So if we lost 10 by going up, we're going to do the opposite. If we go down a row, we gain 10. If we go down a row, we gain 10. And we should know that if our number gets bigger, we're adding 10. So we ended on 76. In that row, our numbers all end in the number 6. And it goes 5, 6, 7, and it keeps building. That's that first number. So now it's just that what comes before 65? What's one less? Using that academic language is really going to help them when it comes to tests because that's exactly how we're going to communicate it to them. So the number before, I'll do another one so you can see, is going to be 65. The number right before. We have 65, 66, and our next one is 67. Okay, so you can fill those in. It's just a lot of looking, a lot of finding, and using your brain. Asking, does that make sense if we make a mistake? Tell me why you did that, okay? And so I'm going to highlight again where you can find that shape, because that shape is really important, and hopefully if we practice seeing that, we're going to get it in our brains a lot quicker. And highlighting on a computer is really tough. But here we are. So if you guys need any help, feel free to message me on Class Tag, or even just texting me. That would be perfectly fine. But if you have any more questions with this, or you don't understand something, please go ahead and ask. But I think your kids got this. They're really, really smart. So bye, guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign on off.